Bwub, bwub, bwub. Unfortunately, I'm not Apocalypse, but what is up there, everyone? It's the guy with no gamertag here, and today I've got quite a funny gameplay in the background. Now, this in general was just a team deathmatch. I was using the mana orb and low streaks just because I wanted to complete some challenges, and unknowing to me, I had a troll on my team. But this wasn't just an ordinary troll, you know, trying to trap you in a corner, or just trying to provoke you to say something like using a voice changer and just insulting people to try and get reaction from them. This was actually a technique I haven't seen for a long time, and that's actually re-rolling teammates' care packages. Now, I was just using the low streaks. I want to complete challenges, mostly like the perk challenges that you get from prestiging. I just want to complete those because I find it fun to complete challenges. And this guy decided when I called in my care package, because I was just hiding, I had no idea that this was about to go on. When I called it in, I saw that I had a Hellstorm, and I went to capture it, but I had no clue that just before I captured it, he re-rolled it. But the thing was, the joke spun round on him, because he actually re-rolled my Hellstorm into a Raps, and I was completely oblivious to this. I went to call in a Hellstorm, and then my guy just does the thing where you sort of tap your wrist like he was calling in a UAV. I was completely gobsmacked. I was like, 1 minute, has my Hellstorm glitched and I'm not able to use it? I had no idea my teammate had tried to troll me and ended up re-rolling it to a Raps until the Raps started deploying onto the map, and they were just killing the enemy team all over. It was just funny the way this guy had completely tried to troll me, and he actually turned out to somewhat be the most useful player on my team. He in fact actually more or less won us this game. He was a little bit more successful on his second attempt because he re-rolled my Hellstorm into a counter UAV, but it was still quite funny, and it did kind of remind me of the old trolling days back in Black Ops 2, where I think was the last time trolling was really big. That was when trolling was absolutely massive. Everyone seemed to be doing it. There were loads of different variety in the ways people were doing it, but unfortunately in recent years it's just sort of turned into people trying to make others shout online, and that's just not fun to watch in my opinion. It just doesn't quite give any entertainment value, and when you compare it to people where you've just got a group of friends messing around and just kind of annoying each other, it's just nowhere near as fun to watch. But back in the day you had all these little techniques. I remember watching someone re-roll someone's swarm to a UAV. That was one of the biggest trolls I've ever seen. And there was also one of the funniest ones in my opinion, was before it got patched, where you could use a black hat to actually capture your teammate's care package before they did. It always left people extremely confused as to what the hell went on until you pulled out their streak and they realised what had happened. It was kind of a funny thing, but at the same time it was quite annoying. And I'm kind of somewhat glad that trolling did sort of die off a little bit, because there was a time when everyone was doing it, and almost every other game you'd have someone trying to mess with you, and it just became a little bit it just became annoying to play with, because you couldn't really do anything about it. You couldn't tell them to stop, because then that was just giving them more fuel to keep on going. Infected was one of those game modes where you found a lot of trolls, and in general it just sort of kind of started to ruin the game. But since it's been declining, there's been a lot less trolls. I don't think I've ever seen any trolls in Black Ops 3. This is the first time I've ever seen someone trying to mess with me, and actually it was just funny how it completely turned around on them. I haven't seen trolling much, and I think that's a good thing. But at the same time, I do kind of miss those days when it was a lot of fun, and it was quite a funny thing. When trolling wasn't about inciting hate from people, it was just about messing with someone and having a laugh. But in this particular instance, the troll had it turned round on him. He re-rolled 3 care packages. The final one, he re-rolls a HCXD to a Rolling Thunder and gets me the final kills of the game. But it's just funny how what would have been normally the teammate from hell actually turned out to be player of the game. But I do hope you've enjoyed. This has been the guy with no gamertag, and I'll see you on another video.